Shot of Brandy podcast, man. This episode 246. Up in here, man, with Cam. What's good with you, Cam, man?
What's good, y'all? How y'all doing, man?
Yes,
Appreciate
sir.
The
Yes, sir, man. Oh, yeah. Come on, Cam. I've been trying to get you here.
It's been a long time.
You know what I'm saying? Like for a minute. Because the first time I met Cam, man, was in that gym, man. You was consistent in the morning.
Straight up.
You know what I'm saying?
That 5 o'clock time.
Right.
I try to beat you in that mug. Straight up.
Right.
You was killing me, but yeah.
Nah, man, for real, though. Nah, Cam, man, but where you from, fam?
Man, OKC, born and raised, the north side of town, man.
Oh,
Straight up, man.
Oh, okay, shit on the north.
Yes, sir. North Island to be exact. The creek to be exact. You feel
for
me?
real?
So, yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Oh, okay, yeah, man, that's where I'm from, man, that Ville. You know what I'm saying? But I was everywhere around that motherfucker.
Britain was Western was that split. So yeah.
Right.
Straight up.
Okay, already. Man, so how was that for you though? You know what I'm saying? Like coming on the north.
I ain't gonna lie, my people's we still got a house over there on 91st. You feel me? Right there in Harvey.
Oh, okay, right.
But man, I've been there since a grasshopper. We moved out the creek. North Highlands probably I was about 12 years old.
Oh, okay.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And from there we moved to the creek.
Yeah.
I had a lot of upbringing in North Highlands, a lot of war stories, and
did you?
Gave me my morals, should I say?
Oh, okay,
yes,
right.
Sir. Yes, sir.
Oh yeah, but. Yeah, man, like that north ain't no punk.
Oh, nah, hell no.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah,
they
man,
know who it is. They know where we from, straight up. But, yeah, man, the north groomed me, should I say. Groomed me for what I thought I was ready for.
Oh, okay.
And then it groomed me for where I am now, you feel me? Like, I can never say I'm Cam if it wasn't from North Highlands all the way through the creek, you feel me?
Okay,
like,
right, exactly.
Real talk.
Exactly. Man, so what school did you go to there?
Man, we went from Eisenhower, you feel me?
Okay,
Came out of Eisenhower from elementary. I went to Hoover next, and then after Hoover,
that Hoover life.
Man, yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, at that time, I thought John Marshall was like hell, you feel me? Like,
right. Oh, God.
My big brother killing all of them, Marquise Perry.
Right.
They was already up there functioning, you feel me? And I was up there trying to be the next generation of that. You feel me? Like real talk.
Right. See, I grew up on the north, but I still went to Edmond, though. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, because my mom bought a house on the north, but I still stayed. But I didn't want to go to the John Marshall because I was already doing my thing.
You already know the town. You already know.
Hey, you know what I'm saying?
I would say the education that you did get was probably a blessing in that time because y'all's era was totally different. You feel me? What you like?
Right.
36?
Yep.
Yeah, I'm 33. Yep. So yeah, y'all's era was that real.
Oh yeah.
The last of the 80s babies. You feel me? Like real talk. So me being the first generation of the 90s, it was kind of like.
Okay.
I've watched y'all, you feel me? Like y'all whole era was just y'all was what I would consider the last of the real. You feel me? Like real hustle, you feel me? Like a lot of things changed.
Yeah, right. Exactly. So then after high school, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, man, what'd you do?
Man, so after high school, I ain't gonna lie. I wasn't the best in high school, and I'm glad my son could kind of hear this story, but I got kicked out at John Marshall like 10th grade year. Hell yeah. I was trying to be that menace.
That north.
Yeah, I remember Mr. Booth. Shout out to him. Rest in peace. I think we lost Mr. Booth, but yeah, he was the last one to kind of let me know, like, hey, this school, this terrorizing you doing, we got to get you up out of here. But from there, I went to Job Corps. We left Job Corps. I got kicked out of there, I ain't gonna lie.
God damn, kid, you got kicked out of Job Corps?
Man, my 18th birthday, I was out there loan sharking. That's pretty much considered like selling products, and I was selling tobacco.
Okay.
I ain't gonna lie, they was paying us like $25 a week, and that wasn't cutting it, so I called Mom, Bear, like, hey, they out here selling cigarettes. I need a whole carton. And the next week, we was already booming. So the hustle always been there, but like, yeah.
Yeah, man, like this that old Job Corps though.
Yeah, the one
where you spend the night and shit.
Yeah, I was out there in Guthrie with the politicking. Yeah, right. Fresh 18, well 17 when I went, but.
Right. So do they still got that Job Corps where you spend the night and stay on campus?
Yeah, all that, man, that's like to me, I felt like if you're not mentally ready for that, that ain't the place to go either because it was full blown for me. I was seeing everybody. That's where I kind of learned a lot more of the managed ways. You feel me? Like
right.
The gazebos. Anybody that's in Guthrie, they know what that is, man. The gazebo life.
Right. And they was older than you, huh?
Oh yeah, off the
like
rip.
the people
was
there. Okay,
young
right.
Pup, bro. Very young.
Right. So you didn't finish?
Man, I ain't gonna lie. I was there for about 3 months, and this is after getting kicked out of John Marshall. And my mom was like, you know what? You're gonna get out here and work. And I think he was probably like 2 years old, so I'd already had him at 16. So,
okay, did you?
Man, yeah.
Okay.
We got to go back a little bit, yeah.
Oh, okay.
So my 10th grade year, I was already a father, man.
Oh,
like,
okay.
Born, yeah. Straight already. I had a 2-year-old.
Oh, okay.
Man,
so Cam was living that fast life.
Man, yeah, I was lost, and I went no father.
Oh, you feel like? So you feel like, man, that you was lost?
I was, bro.
Oh, okay.
I ain't gonna lie, I was really trying to raise myself.
Way.
Real talk.
Okay.
My mom,
right.
I come from a home where I'm the oldest on both sides. My dad and them, they out there in Bama. Shout out Huntsville to be exact. But yeah, man, I'm the oldest on both, and my little brothers and sisters, she was seeing a lot of that, and she like, man, I'm at the.
Okay, right.
You gotta do better. You feel me? And I wasn't bringing that attention that she needed.
Okay, right. Man, so how are you feeling that you get kicked out of Job Corps though? You know what I'm saying?
At this time, I still felt like I wasn't grasping it. You feel me? I really wasn't grasping the situation of
like the opportunity that
life.
you had.
Yeah.
Okay.
And now that I look back, being 33 on me, I realize like those type of situations are built to help you, and a lot of us take it for granted. And I could have got my license there through Job Corps, actual trade. You feel me?
Okay, right.
I was just looking for the fast life still, just trying to keep that bag, not really looking at the bigger picture.
Okay, right. Because you could have came out, man, with more than a college student.
Oh, yeah, off the rip.
Right.
Off the rip. Like, everybody in my peers, like, group at that time, I'd have already passed them if I'd have did my year right and got right.
Okay, right. Yeah, man, so what did you end up doing, though? You know what I'm saying? Like, after, because you got a son at this point.
Yeah, so, man, I ain't gonna lie, we went straight into the work field. But not realizing, at that time, I still didn't have no high school diploma. Still really didn't have what I needed, the credentials, so a lot of that was still working these bullcrap $12, $11 fast food jobs, warehouse.
Okay.
So the more I started to realize, I'm like, you know what?
So how was you feeling though? You know what I'm saying? Because I think just got kicked out of Job Corps. Now you had a job that you don't even like though.
Man, honestly, it was one of them situations like.
Shit, you had to bring it in.
We had to, you feel me? And I ain't gonna lie and say I wasn't trying to nibble still in the streets. The nigga was really trying to, you feel me? At that time, I'm listening to Gucci, Waka, you feel me? Like, you feel me? Like,
that Jeezy
I wasn't
had
even
the
on
North
Nip.
Turn.
Yeah, I wasn't even on Nip, so I was still on like, man, Dolph, man, Gucci was really our dude, you feel me? That was our era of trap. So it was like, that was really where I was at mentally.
Yeah, that's the real track, because they had, man, that Jeezy.
Nah, real talk.
And Gucci era, and the T.I. era, you know what I'm saying? Like, you really had niggas out there, like, really trapping, though.
That's why I said y'all era was the real last era of that real hustle. Like, don't say we didn't have them in our group, but y'all was about the learning side, you feel me? But also street, you feel me? Y'all was not no dummies out here. Y'all was really gritting.
Right. Exactly. So when did you wake up then? Like, what age do you feel like shit like you wake up and start getting serious?
Bro, I'm gonna be real. It took me to go through hell and come back. You feel me?
God,
like real talk.
Don't it?
No, real shit. Like I felt like I had pretty much been. I worked probably like I think most jobs than anybody in this world. That's how I be feeling. You feel me? Like all type of. No bull. I felt like
but you kept a job?
Always. I kept both feet in. It was one feet in the streets, and I always kept a 9 to 5. You feel me? Just because at that time I had him, so I knew if I got wiped out completely, it was already over. And me coming from a childhood of no father, like physically there, because I knew my dad. We got a good, cooler relationship, should I say? It just wasn't. I knew I wanted to be better than that. You feel me? I knew for a fact at that time I was looking for a masculine. You feel me? Like a real masculine energy that contained me, because at that time I'm 16, hurt. I think I had lost like, man, probably like 4 or 5 people that was real close to me, grandfathers. At that time I had already had my second kid. I lost him to SIDS, man. Woke up July 25th, 09. You feel me?
Damn, for real?
Yeah, really lost a kid. Like, wasn't nothing wrong with him then. He was a healthy baby, and man, I woke up one morning. He didn't wake up. You feel me? Like straight talk.
Man, so what age was that?
19, man. So I was already I was on second kid at 19.
Man, so what did that do to you mentally though?
At that time, I'm like, shit, I got 2 kids. We really trapping. You feel me?
I'm talking about like after the SID.
Oh, I ain't gonna lie. I used drugs, bro, to really take me out of that. You feel me? Like my BM at that time, she went to counseling and I didn't. I said, you know what? Nah, I ain't letting. At that time, I'm gonna use the world, the white man. I said I wasn't dealing with that. You feel me? Straight up, like I was young, really not. At that age, being young and black, you like, man, the streets. You feel me? That was weakness. You feel me? So me thinking,
and back then, like, going to counseling wasn't acceptable as it is now.
No, real shit.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
real shit. I still got to go for that. I still got to.
Okay,
real talk.
Yeah, man, because they'll try to clown you back in the day. Man, for going to counseling.
Bro, I'm talking about
shit.
The lady and everything was at our funeral and all, and I'm sitting there looking at her like, I don't even want to talk to you. You feel me? I'm 19. I ain't trying to hear that. You feel me? Like, what do you know about my life?
Right, exactly. Damn, man. So this is at 19?
Bro,
like
19.
You've been through...
real talk.
Been through all that at 19.
Bro, 19, already had a kid, was already, you feel me, on the second one. And I ain't gonna lie, at that time, I felt like I shouldn't have had a kid, but me and his mom was really, we were young and naive, so we were really crashing then. So it was one of them situations where I really didn't get to see him, but every blue moon. So, man, I was really relying on self-heal, which was drugs at that time to really Boosie had just dropped Zoom, you feel me? So we was on the jiggers, we was turned up.
That's right, man. Like I be trying to tell people, man, like the North was, man, it was flooded with them pills, like them X pills. You know what I'm saying?
Man, name drop, but it was a lot of...
the whole North was on it.
It was a party. It was a real party, bro.
Oh, God,
every
it was
night
a party.
at the club, I know for a fact I was at least on 2.
Oh,
you feel me? At least on 2. And I'm about his weight.
Right.
Rolling like I'm your weight. You feel me? Like... mouth locked. You feel me? Like
God, niggas was crashing out.
Water and orange juice. You feel me? Like really
man, I'm telling you though. Like, you know what I'm saying? Man, but now shit, I wouldn't touch it because you can't trust it.
Fentanyl, and I ain't gonna lie, like everybody that's on that right now, please, man, get off of that. You feel me? Like that ain't the wave. Like we in an era right now, and we gonna get back to what bro talking about. But this message just came from the heart. We in an era of real talk where they wasn't to wipe us out in any way, and I'm not even talking about the man. I'm just speaking in general of just self. You feel me? Like those are so common these days for us to still medicate these ways, but the drugs ain't the same. They're not nowhere near pure. Like I don't think nothing pure these days. So
nah, hell no, man. They stepped on shit, man, like 30 times.
Oh yeah, back then it was like one or the next. Yeah, you knew who was stepping on it. You feel me? So you could still trust it to a certain effect. But everything I feel like as far as that drug stuff, man, y'all get off of that. You feel me? Like we legal, so shout out to OKC for us actually being able to smoke marijuana. You feel me? Like straight up.
Man, so when did you wake up then? You know what I'm saying? Because it's hard to pull yourself out of that though. You know what I'm saying? Because I seen people like just never come back from it.
Real talk. I got some homies right now that
that era they just never came back from
for real.
it. You know what I'm saying?
I know some right now that I'm like, man, like they still in that party. You feel me? And it sucked to see that. You feel me? But I ain't gonna lie, like all honesty, bro, I say 27 was really the era of me realizing, when I say 2015, because that's when I actually got introduced to entrepreneurship. You feel me? Like actually, I went to trade school. I was working an overnight job, and I was fed up. You feel me? And I got a story for that as well on why I was fed up. But,
why was you fed up?
Man, I think this is probably like, at this point I had got done burning through jobs, you feel me, just trying to find money. I worked TCIM, I worked call center, I did Frontier City. I pretty much did it all that the state had offered to really get money. I was doing express, doing temp jobs, you feel me? Really just working, bro, but still in the streets, you feel me? And I was at Cisco out there in Norman, you feel me, working. I'm in the freezer, and the cat at the time was our owner of the actual facility. He had came, and I ain't gonna lie, I just bought a Camaro, kicked it all weekend, and I'm calling in. You feel me? Because I'm still trying to kick it, really naive. And the next day, after all the partying done, I come back and I'm like, our reality here, we might be fired. You feel me? You just bought a The Camaro and the body had switched, so it wasn't the old school, it was like the actual new schools.
Okay, right.
That was what
so you had a car payment?
Yeah,
okay.
600.
Okay, 600.
Not even knowing about interest, not knowing had bad credit, just really trying to be him.
Okay, yeah.
Without really being him. You feel me?
Okay, right.
And he sat there and I asked him, because I'm more direct. I don't want you to come to me, I'm coming to you. So he doing his little walkthrough and I bet, appreciate it. He had did one of his little walkthroughs and I asked him, I'm like, hey, he came straight to the freezer. I'm like, hey, sir, I was sick, lied to the man and everything. I was just pretty much telling him like, I need to go ahead and be real. I said, man, I didn't come to work and I was sick and I ain't had no like doctor's note. You think I'm gonna be good as far as my job? Cause my managers, they gonna tell me, but he gonna be the one to do the job. So
right. So did you know he was the owner?
I didn't.
Oh, you didn't even know?
I didn't even know. I think
so
he
it was like
just
some undercover bullshit?
Yeah, I thought, not necessarily even that. He was just doing his little routine walk, but I never knew his position. You feel me? I'm just thinking he a manager that be up in the offices. And come to find out he owned that motherfucker. He was like, man, he slapped me on my back, and we in probably like below 5 degree freezer. You feel me? So he like, I ain't gonna fire you yet. And I ain't gonna lie, like, that moment, I was sitting there, and after he walked off, I didn't go back to pulling. I literally sat there like, and I'm like, man, I don't like that. You feel me? I didn't like the fact that he had all control of everything that I had started. You feel me? And me knowing I just bought that Camaro, I'm like, I'm going to lose it all. You feel me? Real talk. So from that day, I had called the chick I was with at the time, and I kept it real. I'm like, I don't want to do this no more. She like, come home. So I left, you feel me? Instantly quit the job, like didn't think. I was tired. I'm like, man, this is probably my fourth
with
work.
the new car payment. Have you already made a payment by then?
Oh yeah, we made a couple at that time, but it was still like 3 months in.
Damn. Okay, man. So right there.
Yeah.
So what did he give you, like a smirk when he said that, like a smirk?
No, he kept it solid, but it was a little smirk. It was a pat on the back, like I ain't gonna fire you yet, but the yet I think is what set in my soul at that time because I was just like, bro, he said yet, so that means anything I do from here on out, it could be up. You feel me? And I had no control. You feel me? There wasn't nothing. All I had was control of working there. And at that moment, I felt vulnerable. I felt like I didn't actually have what I needed to be able to provide for him and the little family I was creating at that moment. So I was like, we gotta wake up.
At 27, you thought that?
This 25, 2015. Yeah. So this about 25.
Okay, 25. Yeah. So you're already thinking.
This is where the seed was planted, should I say? Because I was already in school that year going to JB's. So I was already out there grinding, getting to it, man.
Okay. So you already had a plan in mind.
Man, so we got to go back a little bit more. I had a plan, but it was one of those things like, shout out to my bro, Whoa, because he the one that really gave me, I feel like, the blessing of what he had. But I had a homeboy from California at the time, and I don't know why I felt like I couldn't afford a haircut at the barbershop, but I was really relying on this man to cut my hair, and he was coming to the house every time, pulling up, cutting me for about $5. And I think haircuts was probably about 25 at that time. Dexter was my barber. No bull. What was that? Generations? No, that one. Where was that at? Uptown. Right there on Western.
Okay, right.
My bad. But and like I said, I feel like God always working ways. You feel me? Yeah. And at that time, I ain't know a lick about cutting hair, bro. I wasn't even thinking about cutting hair.
Okay.
And
but I thought you was at but I thought you was at school for cutting hair.
Oh, no, that's why I said we got to go back a little bit. We got to go back.
Right.
Me not
So this is the seed that got you into the school.
Right. Okay. Right. So, we got to go back to that seed first. So, like, him dying, I started to cut my own hair. But in that same process of him dying, my uncle had got shot. And he wanted me to cut his hair. And I'm like, man, I don't do this shit. You feel me? I'm trapping. And I work overnight. You feel me? So, he like, nah, nephew, I can't. You know, I usually cut my own hair, but I think he got shot in the arm, so he really couldn't use this dominant arm. So I cut his hair, and still it wasn't nothing clicking. Like, let's do this barber stuff. You feel me? But I was still cutting my own hair, And the chick I was with at that time.
So was you satisfied with your cuts?
At that time I was, because at that time I was rocking them, and people was asking. You feel me? Straight up.
Man, they got shit hard.
Oh yeah, and I ain't gonna lie, I didn't have a pair of like edgers. I was cutting my hair with like the eyeliner as far as like the edge of it.
Yeah. Stuff. Okay. Damn. Okay. So your uncle sparked it.
Man, between him and Whoa, I would say is where kind of that seed was starting to be planted. You feel me? Because at that time, I didn't know that was going to be my calling, or one of my callings, should I say. It was just, we were just living in the process, just helping, you feel me? And I think from there is where, me and one of the chicks I was dating at that time had broken up, I moved back home to the creek.
Oh, okay, yeah.
And at that time...
Yeah, that woke you up.
Oh, yeah, that hurt. That was my first, like, real heartbreak, you feel me? Like, I did some shady stuff to get with her, so karma smacked me, you feel me, straight up, and... Going back home to the creek, to the nest, you feel me? It not only humbled me, but I had to start over. Now we back at square one, so we trying to grit back up. And I'm walking around, everybody like, man, who cutting your hair? I'm like, shit, I am. They're like, can you? I'm like, nah, bro, this is just personal grooming. You feel me? Damn. For about a good 6 months, I kept getting asked, could you cut my hair? And I'm like, his mom wasn't even trusting me to cut hair, so I'm like, I don't do that. You feel me? This is she's still paying for him. I'm paying. You feel me? We helping each other get his hair cut. Right. He probably about 2000. He about 3 or 4 at this time. So, long story short, we get to the point to where I'm at like nothing else, but I'm still working. You feel me? And I finally somebody talked me into it. They're like, bro, old school. His name is Kenny. He was like, man, you think you can cut my hair? I'm like, man. All I know I do, you feel me, tapers, you feel me, because that's all I was cutting on myself. He like, that's cool, just try it. Yeah. So from there, I got to cutting him, and he became one of my regulars. And then from there, I think 2 or 3 other people started asking me just around the neighborhood, like, hey, can you cut my hair? And I wasn't charging nothing at this time, because I'm just...
Right, trying to get nice.
Yeah, you feel me? And it still wasn't a thought of being a barber, you feel me? I ain't gonna lie. That story is what really took me as far as the Cisco, that's what took me... To the point of like, we got to get this. You feel me? Like, I might as well go to school. Right. And thank God to JB at that time, real shit. I was making too much money at U.S. Foods to even be able to qualify for his program. So it was one of them things, like, I got accepted, but I was like $6,000 short, and I didn't have shit like that. And he kept it solid with me, like, hey, you really can't be here this second semester, you feel me? Like, and that was the ending of it. And he was like, but I fuck with you. I'm talking about, bro, I'm getting off of work at 7 and I'm going there by 10. I'm sleeping the first 3 hours because that's the school time and cutting the rest. And he fucked with me through the whole process to where I was able to get my license, you feel me? Like, all the way. And I still thank him for that. You feel me? Real talk.
Okay, so now you get your license, though. Right. You know what I'm saying?
Fresh out. We had JB's on Britain and MacArthur.
On MacArthur, not over there by off the hood.
That one I wanted to go to, but I think he was already full at the time of my graduation, so... He was on location number 2, so he was trying to hurry up and fill that one up. And it got to the point where he's like, man, I got a shop if you want it. And me being a rookie, I didn't have I didn't even know Sis, you feel me? I heard about him a lot, but Sis was still living his life. And I went to, I kept rocking, you feel me? That was the home team at the time.
Right. Man, so how'd you build your clientele up?
Man, shit, consistency. You feel me? At that time, I really don't think I still had clientele because I was still more so overnight. You feel me? Into the process of me actually quitting. When I decided to quit is where we took it full throttle where I think I was at JB's by then for probably about a good year. You feel me? So at that point, I'm like, fuck it, we gonna go full time. Baby at the time said it was good, so we gonna keep rocking. You feel me? And we went. And shit.
Yeah. And you was giving out them sharp ones by then.
Man, I look at those pics now and laugh, because hell no, at that time it felt sharp, but now I look like hell nah. I was blessed that, I think that was just part of the process God had, because everybody was loving the cuts though. No bullcrap. Right. I wouldn't like the essays and the young cats that come out now where they instantly scholars. Like, it took time. I ain't even gonna lie to you.
Okay. So you 8 years in the game then?
Yeah. Me, straight up, as a professional barber.
Right. Okay. So what have you learned over the years? like being an entrepreneur and then being a barber, that you gotta basically like you gotta be your own financial.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like you gotta be your
CPA and everything.
Yeah.
Real talk.
Right.
I would say, man,
because it's just like drug money too, because it come in so
fast.
quick.
And I ain't gonna lie, shout out to Poppy, man. He gave me the realest game when I first graduated. I remember that. He had texted me in my DM and was like, hey, young bro, don't treat this like the hustle. And I don't know how he knew I was hustling or what, but he was like, you treat it like a trap, it's gonna treat you like one, it's gonna pay you like one. And I ain't gonna lie, to probably about my 30th birthday is where I decided to really get on some square business. Let's try to put an LLC together, and then we got Fade Palace.
Okay.
So that's what you was talking about right there, where not necessarily my own shop, but my own brand.
Okay.
So it's Fade Palace within Fading Up at the moment. You feel me? Like, I rock with Sis the whole way, and we gonna continue to rock.
Okay.
But Sis, he's schooling me to become an owner. You feel me? Like he took me under his wing to really be able to own something like what he got and what he's built.
Okay, right. So when did you get up? When did you get to Fading Up?
Man, shout out to Steph. I was still at JB's, and that's where I met my guy Steph at the time.
Okay.
And Steph was only, I mean, all the guys in JB's, they were cool, but me and Steph kind of clicked off the rip. You feel me? He took me under his wing as me being a rookie, and and he was my right side barber, so it was like I was the last addition. Like I said, JB was still trying to build. Okay, so I was literally the last barber in the shop. So you know how that last seat is. You really ain't getting play because they know you rookie. But he would pass me cuts and shit, and I think we built a relationship within that first year of being at JB's, and he left. Okay. And he got the opportunity to go to Siz's. Okay. And me just kind of seeing how his life took from there and how happy he was, and we were still connected, and he like, bro, it's popping. Because I ain't gonna lie, shout out to JB, but at that time, JB, being young, we felt he was strict. You feel me? We couldn't play certain music. But now I know business. I know what his morals were and his intentions. But at that time,
he was being professional.
Yeah, straight up, off the rip. And it was one of those things that Sis was still young, and you feel me? Like Sis was already putting on, so he was kicking it, and it was a vibe. You feel me? And I think JB's at that time was kind of more just barbershop oriented. You feel me? It was but more of a
but that's why Tony went over there to see it, because it was more popular.
Oh yeah, off the
you know what I'm saying? Yeah. And it was loose.
Oh yeah. At that time, I ain't gonna lie, and shout out, because we gotta be real. We gotta tell a story how it really goes. It was loose. It was wild. You feel me? When I met Sis was talking this shit like he do now, but it was just, I met young Sis. You feel me? Like him before who he is now. Okay. And
so what shop did you start at?
23rd. Well, I cut one head at 23rd, but he had already bought 50th in May, so it was one of those situations where...
Okay, so you was at 50th in May, because I was at 50th in May, like every week. You know what I'm saying? Because Tony was my barber.
Oh, yeah. So when Tony came, I was seeing you, us not knowing each other, though, at that time. Yeah, I was Ricky, and... But, so when Steph went, I'm like, man, I need that. You feel me? Like, Steph, it really, I'm gonna be real, it was the money. Okay, that's what made me realize, like, Sis was really putting together a team of some real breadwinners, because Steph was like, bro, the money then. I turned the money up at least $500 extra a week, and I'm like, damn, it's paying like that. He like, bro, the money here. And being 23rd
so
location.
Had it cracking, you know what I'm saying? As far as the marketing and people coming in.
Bro, I'm talking about at least 1,000 a week back then. Okay, damn. So this is like 2017, because I was only at third. Yeah, so this is literally. Oh, okay. Bro, he making bags. So, bro, just telling me all the stories, and I'm like, damn, bro, like, I need that. You feel me? I want to get into that. And, man, long story short, he called Sis and told him, like, I got another young barber that I was rocking with up there at JB's, and put the word in. So Sis was like, man, pull up on me. You feel me? Let's chop it. You feel me? So first day there, we chopping, and he like, shit, let us see you cut. I was in there with all his original crew. Like, what gave him Fading Up? You feel me? Like all his first barbers. And I'm nervous. You feel me? At this time.
Nervous. But you got to cut up, though.
Man, I'm cutting, but it was... I knew I was in there with wolves, if that's the word to use. You feel me? Like some real head chopper had already...
And OGs and vets.
Bro, head chopper, NO...
Right, you know what I'm saying? Like, these is vets in the game.
Yeah, they cutting celebrities. You feel me? Like, all day. So
who they have you cut, though?
I ain't gonna lie, sis.
Oh, damn.
My first ever, sis like, hey, touch me up.
Oh, okay. Just to see where you was at.
Just to see where I was at. So,
and you was nervous, you said?
Bro, hella nervous. Like, talking about the story right now got me shaking. But, yeah, like, I was nervous as hell, bro. And the one thing I remember sis telling me that day was, you got a nice, soft touch.
Okay.
And I think that's where my confidence sprung to where I was like, okay.
Okay, right.
Because at this point, I'm feeling like I just got out of college with JB, and this was the pros. Because at this point, I know I'm being able to take care of my family.
Okay, right.
On top of being able to be, he was the one that first put me on television.
Okay, right.
With the news and everything. Like, sis he was already plugged in with so much that instantly becoming one of the fading up barbers, you got that luxury.
Okay, right.
Real talk.
Right. So then y'all moved.
Yeah.
Okay, and you moved with him.
Yeah. So at this point, I'm still feeling rookie because I'm around, like I said, all his seasoned barbers. I think Chop was already like, 6 or 7 barber battles in and won.
Yeah, damn.
So like, me being rookie, I'm looking at every haircut I cut, go out the shop, and I'll look at theirs and seeing that shit, I'm like, bro, this shit real. Like, my cuts ain't nowhere near messing with what they got going on. You feel me? Like, real talk. And man, I ain't gonna lie, it had me nervous. You feel me? Like, but they had open arms for me.
Oh, okay.
Real talk. Like, they all gravitated to me in their own way and took me under their wing.
Right. Yeah, man, but how was you getting work done in that shop, man? Because y'all was clowning all day.
Bro, we drinking, ain't allowed, we smoking, you feel me? Like, really drinking. Smoking went to after hours.
Okay.
You feel me? We could talk about this. It wasn't to after hours, but like...
Yeah, man, but y'all was still kicking it all day, man.
Yeah, Friday.
Like it just cracking jokes all day and clowning.
Well, see that? I feel like... That's what got me out of my shell because I was so uptight.
Oh, you was?
Yeah, hell yeah. Because I was around all of them goons. You feel me? He putting up and betting on any barber in the shop to do a design art cut. You feel me? And like I said, I just came
So
for
you got to do
JB's.
Designs?
Oh yeah, I'm an artist at heart. I can paint, draw, all that, bro.
Oh, okay, damn.
Yeah.
Damn.
I got that's why I said that drawing out there. I can get it right, but I didn't keep consistent with it. You feel me? So it's still at heart though.
Oh, okay. Yeah, man. Well, he did that off the iPad, so you can get an iPad and do
I got
your
iPad
thing.
and everything, bro. That's how I do all my designs.
Oh, okay. Hell yeah. Okay. Yeah, man. But when did you get nice where you could do designs though? Cause that shit hard, ain't it?
Man, hell yeah. Off the rip. Like, it's like I look at it. It's not
we take
paper.
Tony from granted back then.
Oh yeah,
that nigga Tony was so nice with the designs. Bro, it was crazy.
If T watched this, T supposed to be charging like $60 a head for all the vets that he cut my head at one point as a kid. So you feel me? Like him and Corsi. You feel me? Like they respect the game, so I love it. You feel me? Because they humble. They not really caring for the price. They just really got compassion for the game.
Right.
But new school, we like, bro, you gotta pay. Like that, like, excuse my French, but yeah, like you gonna have to pay.
Because it's time consuming.
Oh yeah, off the rip. Like I'm spending 45 minutes of my good earned time. To be.
And you can knock out 2 heads within that time.
Oh yeah, off the rip, especially. Yeah.
Exactly. Okay, so when did you get into fitness though?
Man, so
you know what I'm saying? Because if you was on the drugs,
we're still playing with drugs at the fade up. Straight up. We gotta keep it solid. Like, Sis, he hated it. He hated to see us in those modes. You feel me?
Okay.
But I think it's like him going into 50th. He realized he was starting to develop a new team. You feel me? A new team of barbers, bringing on some newbies. Because he hired me, Mac, Trey, and there's a couple more. I ain't gonna drop names. J-Dub. There's a couple more that I know Sis really ain't proud of that came through there. That kind of showed their ass. But yeah, he hired a lot of us at that time, and he was really trying to find his way of which route to take with that. You feel me? Like who he wanted to hire.
Okay, right. Now, man, but when did you get into fitness though? Like when? Did you
so going into the drugs, like I said, partying, and it got to really partying when I got there.
Right. And you making money, so you don't care.
Real talk. I was smoking cigarettes. And you know how you had that bad breakup. So I had another bad breakup, a little heartbreak, and I wanted revenge this time. But it wasn't in a negative. It was like, I'm be better. You feel me? Because Shorty at the time, she was a good girl. So it was like, you know what? I gotta I gotta outdo the nigga that you think that you got. You feel me? That you left me for. So it was one of those situations. I was like, you know what? I'm on some healthy. So I quit cigarettes instantly. Instantly. I'm talking about. I think that was 07. Yeah, 07 was my last year smoking tobacco in that manner.
Oh, okay. Cold turkey.
Off the rip. Damn. New Year's night, we smoking nothing but marijuana at that point.
Okay, straight up. Okay.
And I got introduced to the gym. I think I was at Planet Fitness, and I was just going for myself.
Okay.
And I was on and off, but then I ain't gonna cap. I was still on them drugs though.
Okay.
You feel me? I cut tobacco out, but I was still partying, so
right.
I didn't have that effect of one to really grasp the gym. It was just kind of my taking my pick when we out the door. And from there, I think probably about 3 years later. No, matter of fact, so I was 27 at this time, because I was 7.
Okay.
No, 2017. I'm lying. So not 07, but 2017 was when I stopped smoking cigarettes. Because 07 I would have been.
Yeah, what is that? You hear that? I don't know.
Nah, you good.
Okay, my bad.
About to go live.
Here you go. Here goes Dan.
Oh, bet. Cool bean. About to add it to Facebook. Bet. Cool beans. But what'd you ask me about?
Okay. So did you they started to take the fitness serious though?
Yeah, so 2017 I want to get back, and from there we were still grinding, still working, but I got into fitness. Really wasn't taking it serious because I was still on the drugs, playing around.
Okay.
And not really taking it, I guess, effective. I wasn't seeing no results, and I really wasn't putting that much consistency in either. So.
Yeah, man, but what results were you looking for, though? Because you had just got into it.
Man, you know how everybody go to the gym wanting to get big. You feel me? So I'm like, bro, I'm in here pushing. At this time, I'm like 150 pounds. I'm like, man, I'm supposed to be in here, but not realizing every weekend I go kick it, go get drunk, and turn up.
Yeah.
All that get wiped out, and I'm only going to the gym once or twice a week because I'm working overnight. You feel me? So at that point, I think when I went my 30th birthday, I decided to go vegan. My mom had caught colon cancer.
Oh, okay. Then, so you vegan?
Yeah, all way, all full vegan. For
I didn't know that, Cam.
Hell yeah, full vegan.
Oh, okay, yeah.
But my mom had caught colon cancer, and at the time I had a little fling going on, and the woman was vegan/pescatarian.
Oh, okay.
So she ate fish here and there, but she was mainly vegan. So a lot of her food, no dairy, no nothing. So me thinking at the time I was gonna rock with her on top of my mom going through the dilemma what she was going through.
Okay, yeah.
I'm like, all right, I gotta switch if I'm a rock. And
okay. So Cam is a ladies' man too, though. You know what I'm saying? Because this is like your, fourth relationship you did.
Oh yeah, bro. I was running through women. Wow. I was tripping, man.
Oh, okay.
I ain't proud of that lifestyle. You feel me? That's why I think.
Nah, man. It is what it is, man.
I ain't gonna lie. It made me who I am today. You feel me? So I'm forever blessed for all situations.
Okay.
All of them.
Okay, right. So then when you started taking it serious and really died, then that's when you started to see the. Okay.
2020.
Okay, 2020, you start seeing results.
Not even results still. It was more so the habit of, I think I had played in the gym probably like 19, but 2020, it was when it was like, you know what?
Okay.
We're going to go vegan and we're going to really be consistent with it. And at that point, I turned up. You feel me? Like, turned all the way up. Still didn't go, wasn't thinking about becoming a trainer and nothing, but I was just really consistent. I had a good flow. I had free time because Sis at that time had gave me the opportunity to really, you feel me, be me. You feel me, make money. So it got to a point to where I was really able to do my thing.
Okay. So you was controlling your time at this point.
Oh yeah, off the rip. Now I was buying back time.
Okay, right.
Straight up, buying back time.
Right. Okay, so when did you start to see the results? You know what I'm saying? Because now you got a six-pack and shit.
Man,
you know what I'm saying? Like, that shit is hard because I'm still trying to get there.
Man, the Stairmaster. I just learned that.
Oh, for
That's
real?
one. That's what's going to retain all muscle but lose all fat. I just learned about that. I'm about to get into bodybuilding next year.
Oh, you is?
Yeah, off the rip.
Okay. Yeah. So Cam about to be big.
The natural way. I ain't doing no tests. I ain't gonna do it all the way natural so I can represent for the vegan land. But for sure. Yeah.
Damn. Okay, man. So 2020 is a pandemic, though.
Yeah. So I'm doing push-ups. I'm doing 500 push-ups a day, 500 sit-ups.
Oh, you
feel me? Everything. Running around my neighborhood, all that.
Oh, okay.
Contest. But at this time, I ain't gonna lie. I'm fucked up. Went back to the nest. So I'm at mama's during COVID.
Oh, okay.
So it's real bad. Like, I didn't even see him half COVID. No lie.
Yeah, but you got money though.
Yeah, but at that time,
what you were spending it?
Still blowing it, still not really.
Oh, okay. Yeah, because you was getting it too fast.
Yeah, everything. Yeah, it was coming like the trap still.
Yeah,
so,
okay, right.
Yeah, I wasn't paying attention.
Okay, so when did you say that you can train people though?
All right, so I think me posting and consistently posting, I started to get like asked questions, if that was the thing to say, and finally I got to the point to where I was like, I was locked in where that was all I was doing. You feel me? I wasn't doing no more drugs.
Right.
By the time I became a vegan, I'd already left the drug scene, probably like 2 years out before that. You feel me? Like I was straight marijuana, nothing else. You feel me? And me locking in so hard, I think the world seen that because I was actually able to. I ain't gonna say what I would consider bragging, but I was proud of what I was at.
Okay, right.
I ain't doing the drug. Y'all ain't seeing me high. Y'all ain't seeing me lit.
Yeah, but they didn't know your story, though.
Nah, hell no.
You know
I think some did. The ones that I knew that I could look at that view and see.
Okay, right.
I'm like, they watching, so they know where I'm coming from. You feel me? Like certain women at that time, all that they were peeping game. So it was one of them situations where I was like, I was still in get back mode. You feel me? Like, because I knew. The last time I was with a real woman consistently, I was still high. So I had everything from there.
So did you have to relearn yourself, like after you put the drugs up?
Oh yeah.
Okay,
bro,
right.
Hell yeah. My mom was big on that. Like you need to take time to self. So
right.
During COVID, I still had a little fling, but it was I ain't gonna say a fling. I was in a situationship that I was considering a relationship. You feel me? I ain't even gonna disrespect it like it wasn't nothing like that. But I was still rocking with a certain female, but she was a nurse. She had her shit together, so it was so much easier for me to. Now I'm not choosing the ratchet. You feel me? I'm choosing more so of a lady. Yeah, somebody that can relate to where I was trying to be at that time.
Okay, right. So when did you start to take the training serious then, dog?
Man, 2001. I say training 2022.
Okay, 22.
So, 2022 is when I got my license. I became a certified trainer.
Okay, yeah.
I went to Vaza, and then from there, like I said, I left Vaza this year in June.
Okay.
I did a year there, and my only reason to go in there, my only reason to go in there at that time was really to get the training, because just like being a rookie barber, I needed to be around wolves. So it was like, I really still wasn't getting the attention that I wanted from passing. You feel me? Like getting I was ready to make money, and everybody like, we rock with you. We see you doing your fitness thing, but I don't know if I could pay you for it. You feel me? I really didn't.
Okay. Yeah. Why they say that?
I think my results really wasn't there just yet. You feel me? That I wanted to where confidence and all to where I was able to really be like, all right, this is what we doing.
Yeah. Right. Exactly. Yeah, man. So how's it working out for you, though?
Man, so now we a year in. I've had corporate-wise, I've had at least 10 clients. Okay. Privately, right now, I got 4. Okay. Since I've loved Vaza. I ain't gonna lie, this year I did suffer a hip injury. Okay, right. I had to get a hip surgery. Right. That's kind of around when I met you.
Right. Yeah, man. So how is that though? You know what I'm saying? Like that hip injury. Because it came out of nowhere, though.
It did.
Because you was in the gym, and I seen you, but you never really, seen pain on you, though. You know
it's crazy how you can look a certain way, but really feel a certain way. You feel me? And I think at the time when I met you, I was in denial of the pain. You feel me? Because...
Was it a sharp pain?
Hell yeah. Every time I would get up to actually release to do a workout, every squat was a painful one. Okay. And I could only get so heavy because at some point... I started to realize the lower I got within that squat, the more pain I felt. So, man, my lady that I'm with now, I ain't gonna lie, we were kicking it at the time as homies, and we were working out. I think I had just got her in her journey of working out. And
so you got her in her journey.
Yeah.
Because she looked like that she already been working out before you.
Yeah, nah, and I ain't taking away her flowers, but I'm proud of her. But She's always been active her whole life though. Sports, softball, all that. But like the real fitness where she's at now.
Okay, right.
It was kind of like she needed an outlet for her brain, because that's what working out became for me at that point. It was a strictly therapy for me. You feel me? That was my therapy. I wasn't still talking to no counselors, but I was hitting that gym every day.
Okay, right. Exactly. Man, so what, you went to the doctor and they said you got to have a hip replacement?
Yeah, so she told me you need to go get checked, because the more she started to gain, she wanted to go up in weight. And I'm like, man, I ain't ready, you feel me? And every time I was doing it with her to even fight through it, she was seeing it. And she was like, man, something ain't right. Like, you're not being able to turn your hips out a certain way, your legs are not uneven. It was certain things that I was seeing but still in denial. And she's like, no, you really need to go get checked. And a lot of people don't know, I had a car crash in 2020.
Okay.
Right after we got off of the release.
Okay.
November 9th. Kicking it, man. Probably one of my best days in life. I'm talking about, I didn't see the chicks at the time and all that. Like I said, my girl I'm with now, she was my homie. So I was still doing me. And man, I had probably about the best night. And I ain't gonna lie, I flipped my car on Lake Heffernan Parkway. The highway. Coming right off the turnpike at about 4 o'clock in the morning.
Oh, okay, yeah, but you was really kicking it.
Oh yeah, but at this time it wasn't heavy drugs, but I was still drinking and smoking. But I had just came off a 6-month fast, because during COVID I had fast. Oh, okay. I wasn't having sex. Wasn't smoking. Okay. I was really just in purity, reading my Bible and stuff every day. And I think that was more so because of where we were confined at that time. Okay, right. Because as soon as we got out, I think I had a relapse of just life. Like, man, that kind of had us stressed out. Didn't know if the world was coming back. Right. You feel me? Doomsday. So I came out ready to party. I need some liquor.
And your tolerance is so low.
Oh, yeah. At this time, and I'm thinking.
Yeah, that just.
This the same year that we had just got legal, because I think 2020 was the first year of being legal. Right. What 19 was, but 2020 was where I got my license. So, man, that biscotti, that's still my favorite strain to this day. Yeah. That motherfucker came out, and I was smoking that heavy, bro. I'm talking about heavy. And
you didn't catch a case when your shit flipped? Like, did they test you?
Oh, God, it was on my side. When I say, thank God wasn't nobody out there at 4 o'clock in the morning, but I hit that pole, the 122nd pole. That's right there off the turn. Yeah. I hit that mug, and when I flipped it, I ain't gonna lie, I was asleep. I guess I had dozed off in that time period, and it was like a split second. I could hear myself snoring, and when I woke up, all I heard was the horn. But the car was upside down, and I didn't even know that yet. Shit. So when I got out, I was still like in the dash of my car. Okay, damn. So when I hop out, the first thing I hop out, I'm like, Lord, let me make sure I ain't kill nobody, because it's like a nightmare. So as soon as I get up, I hop out the car, I come out the passenger side, but I thought I came out the driver, because the car is flipped. Right. Not realizing, man, I got video, I'll show you that too, but like literally, I got out, realized wasn't nobody hurt, and then I thinking about the last thing I did before I passed out, and I was like, I remember taking my gun and putting it on the seat with the marijuana. Right. When I wake up, the car flipped, everything in the car is upside down, so all my shit in the dashboard, all the glove department, all that shit's out. Right. And the weed and the gun ain't there no more. So I'm like, Lord, I can't go to jail. So I'm adrenaline rushing, I'm running around that motherfucker trying to really find this gun. Couldn't find it, found the weed. Yeah. I take that, you feel me, do my thing, and by then I got people there like, hey, you need to sit down, we just seen you flip your car. Right. And I'm like, I'm looking for this gun. So they kind of backed off. All I see is pitch black, a whole bunch of lights. I'm like, Lord, I'm about to go to jail. Okay, right. Ain't no way in hell. This is like Grand Theft Auto. This motherfucker's on his face. So I'm like, they about to test me. They about to do everything they can to get me in jail. Okay. But when I say, they said, nah, you good? I was shocked, bro, because they was like, you want us to? I'm like, bro, I just want to go home. So I called my bro at the time, my nigga Mac, shout out to him. I'm like, hey, come get me. He like, bro, we just left Waffle House. What you mean come get you? I'm like, bro, I just flipped my car. These laws is out here. Come get me. He like, hell no. Where you at? I'm like, tell him. He pull up. He like, bro, this is crazy. He see the car. Damn. They let me record and everything. They like, you can record. They like, bro, we gonna give you a pat on the back because you almost killed yourself. You should be dead right now. I had no seatbelt on. Right. But that is where the hip injury started, and I didn't even know it. You feel me? Didn't even know it.
Exactly, man, because you was running on the motherfucker like you was running around on your... Man, on your injured hip.
Bro, all day, not even realizing I was creating arthritis.
Oh, okay.
You know what I mean? So I got arthritis in both hips.
Oh, okay. Okay.
That a lot of people don't know.
Right. So then I seen the videos of the recovery. Mm-hmm. So how was that? Was that pain?
Man, shout out to my girl. She really helped me through that whole process. Like,
okay,
real
right.
talk, like, we still fighting financially to get back because she was rather be there with me than go cut her. You feel me? At that time, she wasn't training.
So she a barber?
Yeah, full-time barber at Fading Up, sit right next to me on the left side.
Okay, wait, hold on, man.
Yeah.
See, you ain't say all that. What? So she worked with you?
Right now.
Oh, okay,
right
what?
Now.
That's what's up.
Best friend for 10 years. So.
Oh, okay, for real?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, man, that's what's up then. Yeah. So y'all don't get sick of each other?
Nah, and it's crazy because I've been around some women I've worked with that where I'm like, bro, hell nah. But
okay, right.
We have our moments, but I think our friendship over 10 years have been so valued that
okay.
I don't get touched. Like I said, we see each other at the gym.
Right.
We at work all day.
Okay, right.
All day.
Well, that's what's up there, man.
Real talk.
Yeah.
Like, I think that's how I knew she was the one this time, because, like, I've never gotten a tired moment. Like, I ain't gonna say we don't have our bad days, but it's
you're
never
still human, right?
Yeah, I still want her to be there, even through them.
Okay,
I need to make sure she ain't no other nigga trying to get her.
Right. Because you done got that body sculpted, right?
Yeah, straight up. Yeah.
Said straight up.
Straight up. So at this point, and I ain't gonna lie, she in her fitness world. So at this time,
that's what I'm saying. It's like you done got her sculpted.
Yeah. Hey, and she just became a trainer the time I had this going on. So
so she a trainer too?
Bro, yeah, she got a license. She did that on the low.
Oh, okay.
She didn't tell me that. She did that. Yeah, she did that on the low. I just graduated, and a month after, she like sent me a picture. I'm like, you went out? She like, yeah, remember you asked me, and you told me just do it if I felt it.
Okay.
Didn't tell me she was studying. The whole time I'm studying, she ain't said nothing.
Oh, okay.
How you doing, mama?
Yeah, yeah. Okay, damn, nigga, that's what's up, man.
But yeah.
You know, okay. So then, like, are you back?
Yeah, we back. I got cleared, everything, man.
Okay,
so that's where we in the road of bodybuilding, man. Straight up.
Okay. So did your clientele fall off?
Hell yeah. Barbering and fitness.
Barber?
Man, I was down 2.5 months.
Oh, okay. So they had to go to somebody else.
Oh, yeah. I still had all my loyal clientele I still got off the rip. But hell yeah.
Okay, right. Damn, Cam.
Man, yeah. Follow me on IG, man. That's _vegan Cam, man. I'm daily posting.
Okay.
You feel me? Right now we on a 75 hard challenge.
Okay.
No smoking and nothing right now. I'm on day 3.
Oh,
so.
you is? Okay, day 3.
Yeah. Hey, because the first time I told you I want to come here and blow you out.
Okay, right.
On me. Shout out to my brother's brand, though, man. I have to say that before we do clear. You feel me?
Yeah.
Like, this days, man. Like, that's where we started. You feel me? He was one of my first clients.
Okay.
At Fading Up. You feel me?
Okay.
And this is when he wasn't even thinking. When we wasn't even legal, he wasn't even in that business. He was in. He was pretty much cleaning like the shit out of big ass buildings.
Okay.
Asbestos. He was doing shit like that, and we had a talk one day, and he told me straight up like, "Hey, I'm about to get in this shit when it got legal," and took off.
Okay.
And,
Already.
Yeah, so shout out to Days, man. Straight up like that.
Yeah. Man, so when did your brand start, though?
Man, so Cash Addicts Movement, Camco. You feel me? I started a brand with a homeboy called BGE, and it was Black Genius Entertainment X Camco, which was Classic Apparel Movement at that time.
Okay.
Me being an artist, I've always wanted to really get into something creative, but I didn't know what it was. At first I wanted to do video games, but down the line I realized I'm more older, more mature. I wanted to get into fashion. I've always had an eye for fashion. Okay. Especially the more elegant type stuff, high-end type stuff. But knowing that costs, the best way to do it is make your own. So, man, that's where that seed got planted right there that y'all see right there.
So you drew that?
Man, I ain't gonna lie. I didn't draw that one, but this is me right here. This is all me. That right there is me. But the actual first brand I had, it was a world. And the reason why I did the world is because we world runners. You feel me? Like everybody out here is what I would consider a boss. Okay. You feel me? Yeah. And it was one of those situations where I wanted to keep it organic. And that being the case, I'm like, I'm always talking about my way. I'm always doing stuff. This whole point of me growing up from where I've done has been my way. So that's how the Cam way came. Right. And I ain't gonna lie, Nip. That's when I got introduced to Nip when I was 19, 09. And just seeing him have ownership and everything, that's kind of where that seed was planted to where I was like, you know what? We didn't do video games, but we're going to do this clothing. You feel me? He had already just dropped the marathon. So I ain't gonna lie, he was my mentor / father, his music. You feel me? Like that really grew me up. That's where it changed me.
And that's why they had to take him out, though.
Off the real, he was a powerful man. He was too powerful.
You know what I'm saying? Because
I still study him.
Because if he sparked your mind.
Straight up.
To think about the minds he sparked in L.A. in the hood.
Bro.
Think about the minds shit in New York in the hood.
Bro, I still ain't never been to California, but the way he had an influence on me, I was banging his shit. I was banging All Money In before I had even had a brand. Like growing up, that was the motto. You feel me? Like everybody, a lot of people that really wasn't hip to him out here. I was really repping that, you feel me? Because I was a part of a gang called, well, I ain't gonna say a gang, so let me take that back. I was part of a clique called Crushed Ice. Colder and Crushed Ice clique. And it was a group of people from all sides of the city, you feel me? They were my big bros. They really were, from my teenage to my young adult life, were kind of the ones grooming me through the streets. And I used to make shirts for that, you feel me? And when I decided to get my own brand, I'm like, you know what? I got to put on. You feel me? I got to do this way. And that's where it became this. You feel me? Straight up.
You selling the hats?
Oh, yeah, all that. So right now, I ain't going to lie.
That hat is fresh.
I appreciate that, bro. This is a one-on-one. Everything I brought
that's
today.
What I'm saying.
Everything I brought today is a one-on-one.
Why you ain't selling that one?
Bro, I'm going to be honest. Depression.
Because I had to charge up Nip about the All Money In house. Like when he came down here, I'm like, Nip, like,
I was still
man, where the hats at? You know what I'm saying? He like, shit, man, they coming, but they gonna be 100.
You know what I'm saying?
I remember that.
I ain't bought one at that time. Mindset, I was still in a broke man's mindset, so I was still taking everything free you could give me. You feel me? But off moments like that proud to pay movement. That's really where my mind on business changed, because at that point I wasn't thinking ignorant of
the Crenshaw mixtape.
Oh, mamas. That really was like the debut of my hustle, like my career of me trying to transition fully from the streets into a business, because that's kind of where Nip was already taking his progress and his whole portfolio. Straight up.
And that 09 to now, nigga, like you seen the whole thing. You know what I'm saying? And I think it was like, I think in 2012, he was telling us that the Victory Lap is coming, though. You know what I'm saying? Like his first album. And then it came out and it was a fucking classic. Bro, you know what I'm saying?
To this day, I was just beating that shit on the way over here trying to get in that meditation to get ready for this. I ain't even gonna lie to you.
Oh, God, man. You know what I'm saying? Okay, so how's the clothing brand doing, though?
Bro, I ain't gonna lie. It's crazy because I always wanted to meet Nip, bro. So 09... I mean, not 09, but the year 2019 when Nip got killed. I was supposed to go out there that May. But he got killed March 31st. And that whole process was gonna be the time I had told myself, nigga, we gonna meet him, we gonna talk to him. I'd already got tatted, so I'm like, bro, we gonna let him know. I got three different All Money In tats that a lot of people don't know. I got the one on my neck. This one right here, this was the very first one. Then I got this one, and then I ended up getting this one. So that's how you just realize how much an influence he was on my life at that time. So
and a good influence too.
Off the real.
You know what I'm saying? Because you matured fucking with him.
On me, he was really what I would consider a father figure. I cried when he died. On mom, was like all day. We smoked and cried. I ain't gonna lie. I know the chick at the time I was with was probably like, this nigga weird.
Man, but who cares?
You know on mama's. He really saved my life. You feel me? Because I know I'd have been dead and gone by now.
Facts.
But getting to the brand, like, I had ended up wanting to meet him, and with him getting smoked, I wasn't able to. But his actual director that created the All Money In logo was on. I started following pretty much his whole camp. And from there, I was like, well, shit, I couldn't get Nip. So I had the opportunity of reaching out to Jorge Peniche. That's his
Georgie.
So George is like, bro, I ain't gonna lie, my designs is like 800. Me being at the time I was still living check to check from cutting, living that fast life, so I really wasn't saving. So I'm like, damn, bro, I ain't got 800 to throw on the design. And that's if I like it, you feel me? And he was like, well, shit, stack your money and get back to me. So I'm like, bet, all money. I'm proud to pay, so I respected it. Then he came back and it's crazy because I'm getting nervous speaking on this, but he came back again like a year later. So at this time I'd already dropped my brand, but I was rocking the logo I created. So it got to the point, and that's kind of how this is really his shit.
Right.
So he hit me again. He like, bro, I got one now. So at this time I got 500 saved, but it ain't 500 for that. It's just 500 put up. So he like, hey, I got I seen him post another thing trying to see if anybody wanted to shop. So I'm like, you know what? I gotta risk it this time, because if I don't, it's all bad. So I'm like, shit, I got 600 by now, because by the time he even brought this out, I got $600. So he like, hey, I'ma fuck with you feel me? Off the rip, this is what he tell me, like, I'ma fuck with you because I know you hit me last time and you really didn't have the bread for the shit.
Right.
But now that you got 6, I'm gonna have to tap in with you. So sent him the 6 instantly, bro. Like, not thinking, instantly sent, and I was like, shit, we putting all of it in, it's all money in. So he took about 2 weeks, and then we came up with this logo.
Okay, yeah.
I had sent him all the shit I did with the world, and I ain't gonna lie, just to shut a tad.
Yeah.
I had sent him that. I mean, this is what he created. You feel me? Royal Runners.
Right.
But I had pretty much been banging that theory and that motto for the longest, and
damn, nigga, so your logo is made by
Mama's Giorgio. Oh, Mama's. Now, a lot of people don't know that. That's why I know it's forever. You feel me? Like,
and he made a lot of that marathon clothing too.
Mama's. That's why I said, like, for me not to get.
Did he make the Crenshaw logo?
It's him and another cat that did it. I ain't even gonna lie, I don't know bro's name, but Georgie was who I wanted to work with, because I had just been seeing his work. And when I knew he had created this one, I'm like, I need that. You feel me? Like, he did Nip. I didn't get to see Nip, but Nip was like a pops in a sense, a stepdaddy. So it was one of those situations where I was like, you know what, I'm gonna fuck with it. So from there, he dropped that, he give it back, sent it. We did like 4 different designs, and this was the one I went with. I'm like, you know what, I want to keep this. I'm feeling it. He like, should be rocking. So after that, he sent it. I dropped, and after that, man, depression. I put all my money that I had stacked up. I think I had spent $1,000 on everything I was trying to create, and I made 15. And after that, it was one of those situations where I was like, bills came. So, man, I did a pop-up shop at Kicklahoma. Shout out to them, too, because that was my very first debut, like Kicklahoma. I did a full whole little setup. We bought banners. I spent, like I said, about $1,500 in total of everything. But about $1,000 in merch. And literally made everything back within, and still have merch. Like, dead ass. That's why I had to come pass some to you as well. But
yeah, man. But where did the depression come from?
The Cash at the CAM.
Not the depression, you said.
Oh, man. I think just self-inflicted wounds. Not really, still ain't dealing with that counseling. You feel me? Still meditate my own way. I think we had a hardship, and like I said, bills came. So when bills came, man, I had to keep that rent. You feel me? So at that point, it was one of them situations, and then I was living with my mom, so I had to pour it back into it. Everything I did to bring it alive, I had to pour that shit back into the everyday life. So
but it paid off.
Oh yeah, it did, because to this day I still get people asking me every day, like, where my shit at? Where the hoodie, right? When the next drop, you feel me? So to this day, it's still been like one of the things. Like I was telling you, I'm glad that I get to come on the situation of your brand to really represent where I'm wanting to go with it next year. So 2024, we got some shit coming. Spring.
Hey, man, you need to sell that hat, man.
I ain't gonna lie. I got you. I got you. You know what I mean?
Nah, like, for real, because that's a crisp logo.
Bro.
And now that I know that Giorgio did it, come on, man, you got to sell
those.
Bro,
I got you.
Like, it's a $50 hat.
Bro, dead ass. And I already told, man, you got a whole care package coming. Because like I said, this right here gives me the opportunity to really tell my story, bro. You feel me? A lot of people that know me, or a lot of people that see me and they really don't know me, this right here is the first time I'm able to debut that. So I appreciate this, man.
Nah, man, no doubt, man. And it's a powerful story, man, because you had your kid at 15.
Man, 16.
And you didn't let that stop you, though.
Bro, hell nah.
You know what
it motivated me being a kid that had no father.
Right. Exactly. Man, so how is it these days, man, for you?
Man.
So you at the Palace.
Yeah. So Fade Palace is my booth.
Okay.
But like I talked to Sis when we moved to 63rd. I told him straight up, like, man, I want to be an owner.
Okay, right.
You feel me? And that made me have to transition my attitude again, my whole process of thinking, because I've been thinking as a worker from 2015 all the way up until, like I said, I talked to him when we moved. I think we moved over there. It was right after COVID, so about 21.
Okay, right.
And I had told him, like, man, I see what you doing. You on to your, this is when he on his fourth shop.
Okay,
the one out there in Norman.
Yeah.
So I'm like, yeah, I need that. You feel me? I see where you going with it. From where I met you when you was wild to the point to where you like, bro, I ain't doing all that no more. We ain't drinking at the shop. We ain't smoking. None of that. Like, cut all that out. We on some straight, we everybody's white folks, straight up for what it is. So it's time to get on some real grown man business. And when I say I watched Sis change, I watched him change, man. Like, Sis, I got a clap for him because he really a different brother now. You feel me? Like, he's straight business. Like, Sis ain't playing no game. He trying to get that meal.
Okay, right.
That first one, should I say. But
Exactly. Okay, so he went viral. You know what I'm saying? Like, what you think of that?
I ain't gonna lie. He know I'm a Bama fan, so we gotta talk our shit, man. Hey, only the strong survive. So, hey, I laughed, but me knowing who he is personally, I know he loved it. A lot of people probably thought that he really was.
Yeah, but he went viral last year too with Drake.
Yeah.
And then this year with you niggas, so the niggas stay going viral.
Man, Sis has taught me to get out your shell. That's why I'm here today. Because if it wasn't for Sis, I probably wouldn't be right here. I ain't even gonna cap to you. Sis brought in he put us on front line where it was like, bro, I came from a country ass town. You feel me?
Yeah.
And I got to get on my shit. And him coming from that town made him who he is today. You feel me? So it's one of those situations where it really put him in a different thinking. You feel me? Like, you feel me? Like, he had no choice. It was only up. You feel me? He came from, you feel me, being one of his siblings to, he had to be a big dog now, and he is. You feel me? Like, in the state know him.
Right. Man, I'm glad you're doing good, man. You know what I'm saying? That. Man, like, after the hip injury and everything.
Bro, appreciate that.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you still pushing with this shit,
appreciate that.
You know what I'm saying?
Man, we gotta do this another time though, because like, I know, you feel me, like,
it's an open door for you.
Yeah, like this right here, like, I wanna get into this with you, bro. I like this, bro.
Okay, already, man. You can start your own shop.
Man, we've always talked about it.
You and your girl. You know what I'm saying? On some fitness, barber.
Yeah.
Vegan, man. Is she vegan?
Yeah.
Okay, God damn. Well,
man, 2 years with me. Shout out to my girl, man.
Yeah. So what do you eat? Fruit?
Bro, so I ain't gonna lie. I'm gonna consider myself a sloppy vegan because we in bulk season, so I eat a lot of, I guess, vegetables, but I also eat a lot of processed meats. And this unfortunately is the last year for us to really be on them because like I follow a woman named Surviving Vegan on Instagram, and she trashes us on how much you can be a vegan but still be a dirty one. You feel me? And I think that's where we're fed up at this point. Like, really working on our bodies. And I think with me going into bodybuilding, I'm really trying to gauge and find the right person to kind of really train me through that process.
Okay, so you need a trainer for that.
Yeah, hell yeah, you got to. And it costs. That shit ain't cheap. Yeah. The meals, all that. It's really a discipline to that.
Okay, right. Because it's easy to eat dirty.
Oh, yeah.
Right.
Off the rip. Like, baby, I have to make some meatloaf tonight, but it's still processed meat. You feel me? So anything I feel like that can be preserved on a shelf for more than a week, it really ain't good for the body. You feel me? Like, outside of it being something, nah, I can't even lie. It ain't good. It ain't good for you. If it can sit on the shelf, it ain't good.
Okay, right.
Especially for our grandfather, and then they had the garden in the back, so they're pulling fresh fruits, all that shit from out there.
True, exactly.
Food ain't the same.
Nah, hell no, it ain't the same, man. It'll kill you. You know what I'm saying? Like, it kill like a lot of our people, right?
Off the drill. A lot of us like that, and I don't want to get on no like negative, but everybody like that pig feet, them chitlins, like the waste of the animal. So you ain't fucking
with Thanksgiving this year?
Yeah, no, we're going to have a mean-ass vegan Thanksgiving.
Oh, for
real?
Yeah,
like my girls' peoples, they were supposed to actually come out here, but they're not coming out here at the moment. So me, her, my girl, my mom, we're going to do our own little thing. And shout out to Betty's, man. That's what we do mess with as far as like vegan, I wouldn't say fast food, but like outside of us cooking, we go to Betty's for a lot of our vegan meals.
Oh, okay. then I seen you training moms.
Yeah.
So you get moms back right?
Man, shout out to my mom, man. Hell yeah, she's finally in the gym consistent. She just completed her first month.
Okay, yeah.
So I feel like God gave me the opportunity to really become a trainer to help my people because, man, we were all lost at some point. You feel me? So I think them seeing me go from a party kid, wild, adolescent, you feel me, being on them drugs and stuff to, man, I did a 180, you feel me, like really disciplined.
Yeah.
And can still be more disciplined, but I think the world has seen that to where they like, bro, I get asked a lot of, like, what's this about? Should I eat this?
Right.
What workout? You trying to, you feel me? Like,
well, I was asking you questions in the gym about shit.
Off the rip, bro. Like,
right, and I appreciate that.
No, for real, bro. Hey, and I got to shout you out, bro, because I'm still learning you. You feel me? As a human, you feel me?
Right.
And, like, I'm real big on spirituals. You feel me? Like, the essence of that. And it's like, every time I came to your presence, bro, it's been pure. Like, pure good energy. You feel me? Like, not no imitation has been straight good, pure energy. So, man, I thank God for you, bro. For real.
Nah, man, I appreciate it, man. And you can come anytime, man.
Like, real
you know what I'm saying? And I appreciate you pulling up on me, man, and telling your story, man. Because not a lot of people know what you went through.
Not for real.
You know what I'm saying?
Man, not for real.
So did you ever get your GED? GED?
Man, I ain't gonna lie. Shout out to one of my exes at the time. I was dating her, wanting to go to the military, and she had some plugs at Seaworth.
Okay.
It got me, they pulled a string where I was the oldest kid in that motherfucker. I did a fast track program for about 6 months.
Okay.
And I got to walk the stage. My mama and
okay, well that's good then, man. You know what I'm saying? Because you could still show your son that just because you didn't get it at the time, like you still went back and got it though. You know what I'm saying? Okay, that's cool then, man. You know what I'm saying?
But man, I appreciate this opportunity though, B.
Yes,
for real,
sir.
man.
Yes,
for real.
sir.
I know you kind of got we came late, but
nah, man, it's all good, man, because it came right on time.
Real talk.
You know what I'm
You've been asking me like, hey, he been asking me for a long ass time to get on here, and I'm the nervousness, the fear, all that kicked in way before my answer. You feel me? I can't even say.
The anxiety about it.
Real talk. I've really still been in this element with you, man.
Right. But, and that's why I don't pressure people, though. You know what I'm saying? Like, I ask you, but I don't just keep on asking because I know that is come with anxiety. You know what I'm saying? Like, just telling your whole story.
Man,
you know what I'm saying? But it's needed though.
Oh yeah, off the rip, especially where we going. You feel me? Especially where we going. Like, I plan to see 1,000 more of these one day. You feel me? Including being a part of this one a couple of more times. You feel me?
And on stage telling your story.
Yeah, hell yeah. Shout out to Sis again. He the first person to put me on stage.
Okay.
Like real talk. Like he did a whole class at he got invited somewhere. I forgot the place at the time, but it was amongst a whole cosmetology group and. He took me with him. You feel me? He took me out there. So, I shout out to Sis again for that.
Yeah, already, man. Well, I'm glad you're doing good, man.
Man, appreciate that.
Man, man, just keep the good work in, man. You said the bodybuilding coming.
Oh, yeah.
So, nigga about to get big, dog.
Bro, I'm 195 on a bad day, but 201 right now. I was 201. I was 205 before my surgery.
Oh, okay.
So I'm working to at least get back there before I actually clock in and lock in. But for sure, the beginning of the year, they got one coming up out here and in Texas, so I'm going to go check them out.
Okay.
But I think later on that year, I'm going to go ahead and drop in one.
Yeah, man, you can do anything you put your mind to.
Off the rip. Off the rip, bro.
Nah, I appreciate it, man. Is there anything else you wanted to say, man?
Man, shout out again to my brother's brand, man, Dave. I had told him I was coming up here to really fuck with you.
Okay.
I wish I could have brought some of his products, you feel me, to bless you. But we still going to get that care package to you for sure.
Okay, already.
But...
and when you get off, shit, I'll pull up on you, man. We can smoke out. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, after the 75 days, we going to be tapping back. I had to get out the woods.
So is that after Christmas?
Man, that's like February.
Okay, February.
I'm looking at about February around Valentine's. So
you got to stay strong then. You know what I'm saying? Because the holiday, family, and all that shit.
Oh, yeah, man. I ain't going to lie, though. I'm tired of where I'm at, bro. I'm in one of them elements. You feel me? So it's like... This is really...
And that's what it take, though. You know what I'm saying? Like, when you get fed up with shit.
Oh, yeah, off the rip. This is the key start right here. Like, this week, like I said, I'll be a full week by next week. So, to have this and not be... Because I wanted to come here and be blowed. I ain't even going to call it. Just so I could really be relaxed. And to know that you hit me again right when I was in the mental stage of wanting to quit, I'm like, man,
yeah,
I at least gotta smoke for this then.
Okay,
and I'm like, so I'm really proud that I came up here sober.
Yeah.
You feel me? Real talk.
Yeah, clear-minded.
Yeah, real talk, off the rip. Like,
exactly.
I really got everything we locked in right now.
Okay, right. Exactly, man. Well, stay locked in, man, because it's motivation.
Man, I appreciate that, man. I do want to say this. Shout out to RTW.
Okay.
That's Road to L Vlog. I'm on YouTube with it now. So I'm doing a day-to-day, a weekly drop.
Yeah.
Working with my cameramen, Jakan and JoJo.
Right.
Those are my guys right now. My camp as far as like videography.
Okay.
They're gonna be the ones that do a lot of that for me. So
okay, already, Nick. So you serious about this shit? If you got a team?
Oh yeah, man. Hell yeah. They've been waiting on me.
Okay,
that's why I said it's been self-doubt, bro.
Right.
The world been waiting on me, and I heard a story where they were saying like, you waiting to do what your God calling to do. People are dying.
Right.
People are losing their life. You feel me on a regular, and my story could be
ain't no perfect time.
You feel me? And my story could right now be saving somebody. You feel me? If I was really confident in it. So that's where I'm at this point. I came.
Yeah.
It's not about me no more. It's about the world, man. Cash Addicts. Straight up.
Already, man. I appreciate you coming out,
man. Appreciate it, man. Shout out, man. Shout out Brandy, bro. With my guy, B Mays, man. Yeah. Straight up.
Already,
man. Tap in. Hey, so where can they find this at so I can make sure
it's gonna be on all platforms. It's gonna be on YouTube. Shit on the been on the podcast app.
Straight up, I'm letting everybody know, man, so they can tap in and go see that.
Oh yeah,
for sure.
She's gonna drop this week, so I'm gonna send you the link.
Bet, bro. Bet. I'll have everybody tapped in with that there.
Okay, bet. Already. Shout out Brandy podcast, man. That's episode 246.
Yeah.
Up in here with Cam Money, man. I appreciate you, Cam.
Man, Cash Addicts Movement, man. Consistency and morals, the Cam way, our way, man. Straight up like that.
Oh, yeah.
So that I do want to say that, dude, before we get off the air.
Okay.
Because I know everybody see that CAM.
Yeah.
That C stands for consistency.
Okay.
That A stands for ambition, and that M is morals. You feel me? So when you see that on the hat, y'all know what that is. That's Cash Addicts Movement.
Right.
So it's still Cash Addicts Movement.
Right.
But it's Cam. It's me. You feel me? My way. World Runners.
Exactly.
So I got a lot of exclusive stuff that I'm gonna be dropping. You feel me? More for the high end.
Yeah.
My high end buyers, but I'm also gonna have something for the village.
Yeah.
Straight up.
You know what I'm saying? Already, man. I appreciate it, Cam.
Man, thank you. Y'all have a blessed one, bro. That was it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that was it. I appreciate that, baby.
Oh yeah,
I appreciate that.
That shit was nice, baby.
Hey, that was it. That was it right there.